Taylor Swift was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year, but what was more surprising was how revealing she was in the article accompanying it. As we reported yesterday, she called Kim Kardashian and Kanye West trash. And she's right. And the reason she brought this all up is now coming to full today. She has said that Kim Kardashian has still not apologized to her over that leaked phone call, and reports are saying that Kim Kardashian refuses to do so. I think this is a reason to bring up this phone call and share a portion, because Kim Kardashian, you absolutely owe Taylor Swift an apology for this. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. If you missed yesterday's video, please go check that out first. I'll put it up here, come back. But I want to continue yesterday's report because yes, reports are coming in from Page 6, TMZ, and all the usuals that Taylor Swift did this because she's still upset that Kim has failed to ever apologize about it. And I think she has a point here. There's good reason Taylor Swift called out Kim Kardashian at the time over the Roe 7-year-old phone call with Kanye West. It's an incident for which Kim still has not apologized, TMZ learns. Sources with direct knowledge tell us Kim has never said sorry to Taylor over the notorious famous phone call between Taylor and Kanye, the one Kim and Ye released attempting to show Taylor was cool with the song's racy line about her. Remember, at the time the track's released, Taylor expressed outrage over Ye's lyrics. I feel like me and Taylor might have sex. What I made that be famous. In response to Taylor's anger, Kim posted her version of the recorded phone call in an effort to prove Taylor understood exactly what the song would include. However, the full unedited version of the recorded call eventually came out, and it became clear Kanye had not revealed he'd referred to Taylor as a B. Our sources say Kim's never apologized to Taylor for the call, and even after the Time article, it's still crickets. Interestingly, we're told Taylor would actually accept an apology from Kim on this issue, even all these years later, but only under one specific condition. It would have to be done publicly. As one source put it, a public shaming calls for a public I'm sorry. What do you guys think about this? Now, as we've seen here, Kim has brought this back up and refuses to back down, was defending her husband at the time. But I believe, and I think Kim should see it now more clearly given all that Kanye's done to her, what Kanye did to Taylor was unacceptable. Now, you got to go back and rewind. Remember when we talked about her, I'm going to let you finish. He had already disrespected her on a global stage, and Taylor was the good person and forgave and allowed and did the right thing, moved on, and even humored a phone call in the first place. But I want to play this part of this call. I do. And I paused and wondering if I should do this because it does feel very violating to Taylor. She did not give permission for this call to be presented like this. However, Taylor has not sued. Taylor has even said, well, now you guys can hear the full context. No, she has sort of allowed this to exist. And I'm not sharing this to really call out Taylor. I'm sharing the portion that's effective and important because it's going to show why Kim needs to apologize. Because Kanye is evasive. He's gaslighting her. He's not revealing all the information. And he's so full of himself. Taylor never gives permission. She does laugh at one point, but in no way does she ever give permission, and in no way does she agree with what Kanye is saying. So I want to play this portion. Let's play a portion of it and revisit this so we can see why Kim Kardashian, I believe, is in the wrong. Curious what you guys think.
So my next single, I wanted you to tweet it. It's a Good Friday. We're dropping it as a Good Friday song. So that's why I'm calling you, that I wanted you to put the song out.
So already at the gate, the ask for the call is, I want you to put my song out. The person I rudely interrupted during the Beyonce VMA thing. Now you're big famous. Well, now I'm going to take credit for it in a way. But now, hey, yeah, do me a favor, Taylor, as if she owes you anything in the first place.
Yeah.
And then she's on a phone call that's being filmed, I guess, for a documentary or something. But then he proceeds to put her on speakerphone and never says, by the way, you're on speakerphone. I'm filming this.
All right.
Like, what would people... I guess it would just be people would be like, why is this happening?
And she's like, well, why? Why would I do that? Why are people... And not even like a mean way. Why, people like, why am I doing this?
Well,
I think it has something to do with it, probably.
Well, the reason why it will be happening is because it has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
What does it say?
Okay.
Now, if she hadn't asked all this, he'd have just given her a song and be like, cool, I got away with it. Like, look how devilish she's being throughout this whole process. This man of God This religious man completely trying to manipulate Taylor Swift in this phone call after already violating her on the public stage of the VMAs. Watch how long it takes him for him to actually say what he's going to do and then not even actually reveal it all.
So it says, and the song is so dope. And I've literally sat with my wife, with my whole management team, with everything, and tried to rework this line. I've thought about this line for 8 months. I've had this line and I tried to rework it every which way. And the original way that I thought about it is the best way, but it's the most controversial way. So it's gonna go Eminem a little bit. So can you brace yourself for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, okay.
All right. It says, wait a second, you sound sad.
Yeah.
Well, is it gonna be mean?
No, I don't think it's mean.
Okay, then let me hear it.
Okay. It says, and the funny thing is, when I first played it, and my wife,
let me bring in my wife again. Let me keep trying to gaslight you and make it. See, all these people like it, Taylor. He refuses to even just say the line. He's trying to justify and build up this. It's all good. Don't be lame.
Heard it. She was like, huh? What? That's too crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then like when Ninja from D Antwoord heard it, he was like, oh my God, this is the craziest shit. This is why I love Kanye, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And now it's like my wife's favorite fucking line. I just want to give you some premise of that, right?
Okay.
Okay.
She's like, okay, I don't care. Can you just tell me the damn line? Can you stop hyping it?
So it says, to all my South Side niggas that know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex.
That's the most genius Kanye line he's ever written. Oh my God, it took him 8 years. Seriously?
That's not mean.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is...
Now, she laughs uncomfortably, I take it as, and she's right, it's not mean. He thinks he owes her. I mean, it's kind of gross, but it's not mean. It's complimentary in a way. It's kind of gross, but that wasn't the full line, was it, Kanye? Was it, Kim? Because, and keep listening.
This is the thing why I'm calling you, because you got an army. You own a country of motherfucking 2 billion people, basically, that if...
Yeah, that she built on her own, not because of you. You tried to take credit for it.
You felt that it's funny and cool and like hip hop and felt like, you know, just the college dropout and the artist like Ye that you love.
He's bringing all the stops to try to gaslight her. You know, all the things you love, and yay, you're cool, right? This is like college dropout.
Then I think that people would be like way into it. And that's why I think it's super genius to have you be the one that says, oh, I like this song a lot. Like, yeah, whatever, you know, this is cool, whatever.
Because you realize if you don't have her approval, you're going to get a lot of flack from her fan base because you know it's not that cool and it is kind of gross.
It's like, you know, like I got like shit on my album where I'm like, I bet me and Ray J will be friends. We love the same bitch.
Oh my
She's so uncomfortable. Oh my God, like, wow.
I mean, I need to think about it because I just need to, like, you know, you hear something for the first time and you just need to think about it.
Yeah.
Bravo. My God, even at this point in her career, I have to think about it. Yeah, you don't make an answer on the phone to Kanye West. You don't give him what he wants right then. You're your own power, Taylor, and she knew it. And she did not give approval. I have to think about it.
Because it is absolutely crazy. I'm glad it's not mean, though.
I'm glad it's not mean, though. Ready for this?
It doesn't feel mean. But, like, oh my God, the build-up you gave it, I thought it was going to be like, that stupid, dumb bitch. Like...
Kind of was, because then the future line includes the B word, which he failed. And now she's like, as long as it's not that. And then he just glosses over it.
But it's not.
No,
So,
it's not that.
I don't know. I mean, the launch thing, I think it would be kind of confusing to people, but I definitely think that when I'm asked about it, of course, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm his biggest fan. I love that. I think it's hilarious. But I just need to think about it.
I think it's hilarious. She's being polite. Let's be real. You're putting her on the spot, and now we are allowed to like listen. And I don't hear an approval here, Kim or Kanye. I hear okay, yeah, sure, Kanye, crazy Kanye, got to be nice to you because otherwise you're going to do something awful. You know that, Kim. And so she's placating him, and she very clearly says, let me think about it.
Yeah, you don't have to do the long chain tweet. That was just.
Oh, really? Kanye, she doesn't have to? Oh, really? What? Thank you for your permission on whether she had to or not.
Extra idea I had, but not, you don't, if you think that that's cool, then it's cool. If not, I mean, we are launching the shit on just Good Fridays, on SoundCloud, on the site, shit like that. But I,
the thing about me is
now, here's where I don't want to play, because I feel like at this point in the call, it is a private part of the call where she is honest to him and she opens up to him and explains why it's hard for her to say certain things. And again, I think you hear enough there. That's the most important part. And I'm playing it to showcase her reaction, which is what's up for dispute, which she's now allowed and didn't sue and has put out there. And I'm glad she did, because as violating as it was, I think it exposes Kanye and Kim. They thought they were exposing Tyler. To me, it does the opposite. I'm curious what you guys think. That's really the brunt of it. They have a nice conversation. It's like a 20-minute conversation overall. You just heard a couple minutes of it, and it's a lot of back and forth. But at no point does she give her approval. She never hears the full song. She's never given the full lyric. And she says it's hilarious. She says it's not mean, but in no way does she endorse it. No way is she actually being super. And she starts to begin to talk about, there's more to it. Again, she's very clear that it's clear to me that she's being clear that she's not giving approval. She wants to think about it. She's unsure. She doesn't want to completely shoot him down and get him angry, because that can make it worse. And in this idea that you catched her, Kim, that you're sharing of this call, which is completely violating. You did not have her permission. Sure, you could be filming documentaries all day long, but you couldn't have put this in the documentary without her permission. You have to ask for her permission that we're filming this phone call. In California, you have to ask permission if you're filming that phone call. So it's absurd of her to do that. She could have been sued, and I really do believe she would have lost. But she's still not going to apologize. She is choosing to defend the man. I wonder if she's still going to do it. Only situation I ever had was Taylor lied about her publicist about saying that Kanye never called her, asked for permission. That's not what she said. That's not what she said. We broke all that down. We broke the publicist's original tweet. It's all there. It's very clear she did not give permission. She never said she didn't take a phone call, but it was disgusting of you to release that phone call and turn everybody against her and use that sort of snake analogy to do it. But good on Taylor, because what did she do? How did Taylor swing back? She embraced that snake emoji. She took it on Reputation, one of her best albums, and she slayed it like the queen she is. And now she's so at a place where it doesn't even matter. Kim Kardashian wishes she had the class that Taylor Swift had. Taylor Swift did not have to resort to the things Kim Kardashian had to resort to get famous. My goodness, Kim Kardashian, what a sleazy, classless, disgusting thing you did. You can call her whatever you want, but what you did was disgusting, and you know it. And maybe it was Kanye's fault. Maybe you were just gaslighted by him too. But Kim, my God, do the right thing. Apologize already. Otherwise, she's right. You are trash. Here's your opportunity to do the right thing for the sake of your kids. Right this wrong. What you did was wrong. She did not give permission, nor did she ever say she never had a phone call with you. You're in the wrong, Kim. Again, we'll see. Do you think she'll finally apologize? I want to know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be live later today around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. I hope to see you guys there. We got more content coming for you as well. Yes, more royal content. You guys have been watching it like crazy. We got a doozy for you. Hit that subscribe. Stay tuned for more and click on these. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet.
Go Planet!